Hi everyone, I hope you're having a happy day so far. For today's video, we'll be jumping into helping children or babies that are going through teething. Now that their lifestyle is changing from teethless to teethsome, it could be a bit painful. And here are some do's and don'ts. Do number one. Do definitely give your baby something to kind of bite on. It could be a teething toy or even if it's a wet washcloth, but do definitely give something to give them something to get through that sensation. Following along with that do, another do is to make sure the washcloth is kind of cold or wet. That'll definitely help ease their pain. The other thing is if you are planning to let your baby use teething rings, make sure to check that the ring is filled with drinkable water. Sometimes it might be something that shouldn't be consumed, so be cautious of that. The next do is apply very light pressure with your clean finger on baby's gum, or use a cold washcloth and just gently press or put some pressure. It might help baby feel a little bit better. The other do that you could try out is teething biscuit. Always supervise your child. The other thing to be aware of is that babies should be at least 6 months or older when doing this. Make sure there isn't any big crumbs or anything that come through. If they do, remove it because that could be a choking hazard. So now for some don'ts. Don't give your baby any the teething ring. Don't put it in the freezer and give it to your child, or don't give them ice cubes because their gums are sensitive at this stage, and it actually can end up giving the baby a freezer burn, and you definitely don't want that. The other don't that I want to really caution you about is that a lot of parents swear by giving baby carrots or a frozen bagel, so it's something small that they can chew on, but that can also easily become a hazard, so be aware of that depending on your child's age. Maybe not a good thing to do. The other big don't is don't smear any kind of whiskey or any kind of alcohol on baby's gums. This is considered an old cure that previous generations have done, but it's not something that will really help a baby, and it hasn't been medically proven, so steer clear from that. The last don't is crushing an aspirin and putting it on sorry. So the last don't is crushing aspirin and putting it on baby's gum. This is also another old custom that some folks still follow. I really suggest that you don't do that because it can get into the baby's body, most likely will, and increase toxic levels that really a baby does not need when he's already going through some teething pains. So these are all the do's and don'ts that we really want you to be aware of. There's probably a lot more, so please feel free to share those things in the comments, and would love to read them. Thanks, guys.